What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, February 3rd. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That's where you get the updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. And find the tweet with this video in it. Hit me up in the replies. What do you like? What do you not like? Questions about the slate. I'm your man, trying to help. Come to the Twitter. Hit me up. Now, BetMGM is the sponsor of this video. If you're interested in getting one free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance, you are in luck. You can click the link in the description, deposit $10, and get everything that I just mentioned. Now, we round out the bottom of my top 10 with Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Josh Hart, Jabari Smith, and HAYWOOD HIGHSMITH on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to Jimmy Butler. Power forward eligible, 8,100, projected for 44 goals, 49.5. He's in the optimal lineup 15% of the time. There are like 8 active bodies for the Heat tonight. No Kyle Lowry, no Victor Oladipo, bunch of other injuries elsewhere. So you're going to get big concentrated minutes. I only gave Jimmy Butler 33 and he still looks really good. I think you could conceivably give him more and like him even more. 1.3 fantasy points per minute in a nice pace-up spot against Indiana. They gained 2 possessions over their average. 22 real points on 26% usage. Almost 7 boards, just over 5 assists, and 2 stocks for Butler. There's all the playing time in the world to go around. There's no one, I mean, not like anybody's taking Jimmy Butler's minutes to begin with, but the matchup here is fantastic. The only thing that sets Jimmy Butler back is the fact that he's power forward only. In at 4, we've got my boy, ANFERNEE Simons. There's a reason for it today. Point guard, shooting guard eligible. So you get the MPE, 6,800, projected for 35, goals 43, optimal lineup 15% of the time. He's going to play 36 minutes, but the key piece here, they're at home. It's a competitive matchup. They're 3.5-point favorites against Golden State, and it's a huge pace-up spot. Portland plays slow. Golden State plays fast. They're going to gain almost 3 possessions over their average. That's why you end up seeing Simons here. But let's be clear here. 15% optimal odds for Simons, 14 for Bam at the 10 spot. 1 minute of playing time removes Simons and puts him in at like 18th. There's no separation here. Don't overreact to just the raw ranking. Pay close attention to the optimal percentages and realize that there's not a lot of separation on these guys. But I'm happy to go to Simons because the scoring is there. Would you be surprised if he scored 30 real points today? I wouldn't. 21 real points on 24% usage, 3.5 boards, 4 assists, and a stock. It's a great matchup. The pace is fantastic. The MPE helps. And as we get more value, as I always say, he's going to fall down this list for better plays. But for right now, in a balanced build, he looks really good. As does Gary Trent, coming in at number 3, shooting guard, small forward eligible, so you get guard, forward, and utility. 6,100, projected for 33.5. The goal is 39.5. He's in the optimal lineup 15% of the time. We're talking 36 minutes for Trent in a fantastic matchup against a garbage San Antonio Spurs team. He's a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy. It's all scoring. It's very much like Simons, just better positionality. 21 points on 21% usage, 3.5 boards, 2 assists, and 2 stocks for Gary Trent. I just love the flexibility here. But again, as we get value, he'll fall a bit. But getting someone in 5 different positions really helps out in your lineup construction. We take a little bit of a step up in tier here for Gabe Vincent. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 4,300, projected for 25, goals 30, optimal lineup 19% of the time. With the minimal active bodies for the Heat, it's hard to not want to get their starting point guard that's priced like he's not the starting point guard. No Kyle Lowry, no Victor Oladipo, which means we're getting 34 plus minutes out of Gabe Vincent. He's a 0.74 fantasy point per minute guy, which isn't a lot to write home about, but the playing time isn't going anywhere. 11 points, 3.5 boards, 4 assists, and a steal in a really nice pace-up spot against the Pacers. Just take advantage of the discount on Vincent. He's going to be popular. You're going to slot him into most cash lineups right out of the gate, and you should. MPE, cheap price, 34 minutes, great matchup. He's checking off all of the boxes. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman so you can get the updates to these videos and so that you can hit me up with any questions in the replies to this tweet, the tweet for this video, that is. Finally, BetMGM is the sponsor. 1 month of Stokastic Plus Platinum for free, and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. Finally, we close this one out quite simply with Jordan Poole. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, just 7,100. Again, this guy's going to be well over 8K in a couple games. I don't know why he's not already there. Projected for 42. The goal is 44. He's in the optimal lineup 22% of the time. No Steph. It's a decent enough matchup. They're 3.5-point dogs, so you expect a competitive game. You're going to get 35 minutes out of Poole. He's a 33% usage guy with no Steph around. That makes him like a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy in this spot. 28 real points, 4.5 assists, 4 boards, and a steal. The guy is just wildly underpriced for this role with Steph Curry out for the next 2 weeks. You're going to see this price get higher. I guarantee it. I assume he's over 8K in a week, certainly when we come back from the All-Star break. This is the value that you need to get. He's as close to a lock button as you're going to find on a 9-game slate. Get yourself some Jordan Poole, my #1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, February 8th. FanDuel version is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.